Hello to all, this is me Rohit Sharma, and today I will teach you about how to break root password without logging into the single user mode. In most of the Linux distribution like Red Hat, you have seen that you can break root password by just logging into the single user mode and then by running the passwd command. But you will face problem when you work on some different distribution, Linux distribution like Ubuntu. And Ubuntu, what happened that when you switch to the single user port, it will again ask you about the roots password. And when you don't know about roots password, then how will you provided the roots password? For example, this is a Ubuntu machine, and I am just booting my system from from single user mode, and then you will see that it will ask me about the roots password. And if I want to break the roots password, then how can I do? By just logging into the single user mode, because it's asking me for the roots password and I don't know it. So I'm just restarting this machine, and I'm editing. Now it is booting in the single user mode. Takes some time. Okay, you can see that it's saying that give root password for maintenance, or type Ctrl D to continue. If I press Ctrl D, then it is running the processes on all, but it is not giving me the shell which I want. So for breaking the roots password, you basically requires the shell and not the single user mode. So when some people faces a problem like this, that when it asks about the root password in a single user mode and they want to crack the roots password, most of the people just boot from the live boot CD and boot the system and then crack this roots password. You don't need to do this all things, but you just only require a shell, and you can get in this shell by just asking to the kernel for providing you the shell. So you can do this by just I'm telling you about how to get a shell from the kernel. Just restart your system. Okay, and the kernel line append init equals to bin bash. Now it will tell the kernel to provide us the bash shell. So by using this shell, I can break roots password. Now I'm pressing Ctrl X, it is booting. Okay, now I have the shell. The kernel has provided me a shell. Now I can use this shell for cracking the roots password, and so I'm running the passwd command, passwd root. I'm giving the password. It will still, I'm not still be able to crack the roots password, and the reason behind it is that the file system is mounted on read-only mode. So I can even not able to create a single file in this mode. You can see that I'm not able to create a file, I'm not even able to create a directory. So how can I write the new password in the etc shadow file, because it is still mounted on read-only mode. So for mounting your file system, your root file system in a read-write mode, you have to run this command mount -o remount, comma, the permission read write, and slash the root file system. Now it is mounted on read write mode. Now run the passwd command root. Okay, it is updated successfully. So this is all how you can break the roots password. You don't need to get a live bootable CD for cracking when it asks for the root password even in the single user mode. You only require shell, and you can get that shell from the kernel. Now I will again normally boot this system. Okay, one thing you people must have to keep in mind, that I have done one thing which should not be done, that before shutting the system or restarting your system, you first again mount the file system and the read only option. It is you must have to do this, because otherwise it might be possible that it will corrupt your file system. So it is better to first remount it in read only mode. So now I'm logging from my normal user. Okay, it is logging. Now I'm open terminal. Okay, su or root. It's asking me the password. I'm giving the password. Okay, it's done. Guys, the work is done, and the root's password is not changed. So this is all you can how change the root password. You can get the you have learned to get the shell from the kernel. You don't need any bootable CD for breaking the root password. You only require a shell. Okay, that's all, guys. Thank you. And if you have any query, then you can mail me at my mail ID. Thank you.